102. Jesus Christ makes the difference. Double B's Supermarket. Sport Fanatics. Tops Variety Store. And of course, special shouts to the Tobago Football Association for putting on this competition, and Tobago Sports Live for the live broadcasts that happened all the time, all throughout the year. Any sport, anywhere on the island of Tobago, Tobago Sports Live is there. And yes, we have to give a shout out, a big shout out to Shamo's Curbside Cravings. Always taking care of us in the announcer's booth. Very, very scrumptious food. Whatever the sport, wherever it is on the island of Tobago, Shamo's Curbside Cravings is usually there and ready to serve.
Richard, we made a call to the fans. I want to shout out the fans tonight.
Definitely.
We made a call to the fans to come out and support Tobago football, and I think that the fans would have answered the call. A round of applause.
And you're seeing the fans. The fans are actually spilling out of the covered stands,
yes,
into the uncovered stands. So that is a big, massive shouts and bless up to the fans,
to the
people of Tobago. Thank you for coming
out and support.
Even with all the action going on all across the island and all across Trinidad and Tobago. We have quite a few persons from Trinidad up here
at the moment, because
for this weekend.
Tomorrow is the Panorama
Finals,
medium band. And what's the viewership like on YouTube?
We're definitely up there. It's the penalty shootout. Allen versus Leacock. Leeds kicking first. And it's a well-taken penalty. Allen went the wrong way.
A trusty left foot by the experienced Josiah Leacock.
Leacock putting the ball to the goalkeeper's right. And it's 1-0 in favor of Leeds.
Let's see the response of Eagles.
This looks like Allen. Amari Allen. Very steady performer for this team. He's been very instrumental for Eagles FC. And was a key player in getting this team to the semi-final.
Allen with the angled run-up.
The shot. And it's a fantastic penalty.
Sending LeBon in the wrong direction.
And this time, Allen would have sent Lubon to his right, but the ball to the left of Lubon.
You notice Corinne London's approach. He virtually ran from the center field. So
showing a lot of confidence.
Yes, a lot of confidence there. But he's usually a very reliable penalty taker for Leeds United. Usually very reliable. So let's see if he will continue in that vein tonight.
And the shot.
Yes, and he continues in the vein.
Done well. And London with a well-taken penalty. Very calm. Again, Allen went to the opposite direction. It is 2-1 in favor of Leeds. Coming up to take this penalty, looks like Davidson.
Cassidy Davidson coming to the second kick for Eagles.
Very steady performer.
End of the second rounds of kicks.
And he would have scored. He would have scored today.
Yes.
Davidson.
Yes, beautiful.
Sends Lubor the wrong way again. So the first two kicks for each team has gone in the same direction.
Sending the keeper wrong direction.
Both goalkeepers have gone the wrong direction.
Vernon Wilson coming forward, experienced campaigner, as we have said. We have been saying all along. This is the third rounds of kicks. Vernon Wilson coming forward. Lanky guy, 6'6", 6'7".
Very tall. Probably played a part in the second goal where Leacock would have scored. Wilson comes in and he takes it straight down the center of the goal.
Virtually the center, yes. Sending Allen in the wrong direction again.
3-2
at the top of
to Leeds.
The top of the third rounds. Now we're coming to the bottom of the third rounds of kicks.
And this looked like Roberts going to take this third penalty for Eagles FC.
Settling the ball. Short run up, it seems. Just behind the ball. I don't trust short run ups. I don't.
And he misses.
Casual. It's casual. I don't know if he practiced that in training. I don't know.
I don't think his teammates are very pleased.
No, they are not.
You could see their body language.
I think that's a bit too casual. I don't know, maybe he practiced that style of kicking. I've never seen that really. Even at the highest level. I've seen short run-ups, but even when he approached the ball the first time, he didn't actually kick it. He walked up to the ball, stepped back, and then just took one step and kicked it wide. I never saw that technique. I don't know.
I think maybe he was trying to throw the goalkeeper off, but he did point. So I'm not sure that was really the best. Penalty.
Richards.
Well taken by Richards.
Ooh, the goal scorer of the goal of the season so far.
And it's 4-2 in favor of Leeds. McCool needs to score this goal to force Leeds into a fifth and final kick.
Fourth round of kicks. Yes, he must
Admittedly,
score.
neither goalkeeper have looked like they are ready to make the save on a penalty. McCool. And that's it.
That's it.
As I said something about the goalkeepers, there we go. Lubo makes the save.
I think it was also another very weak effort by McCool.
And the third place playoff winner, Leeds United.
Good effort by both teams.
Beating Eagles FC 4-2 in penalties. After Eagles FC was up 3-0.
3-0 and Leeds United coming back 3-all and then winning on penalties.
Well, that's the experience that we talk about a lot of times when it comes to these kinds of matches. Leeds United playing until the final whistle. Eagles FC just not able to complete the task at hand.
The young Eagles team must be proud of themselves. Even the young McCool, he had a fantastic season, I must say, bringing them right down to this stage. So even though, the bit of casual play in the penalty shootout, they should be very proud of themselves and use it as a learning experience in their first season, playing on the final night. So,
well, I think
nothing to be ashamed of.
Eagles would have done themselves
very
justice for the entire season, but I'm not sure they would have appreciated the way the season ended.
Yes,
as we watch that penalty again.
Yes. And so
it's a very odd way of taking a penalty. It's definitely not something you see all the time.
Especially the first miss. We have to do an interview and ask him if there's a kick that he practiced before. I don't know, maybe sometimes you practice something in training, and it works over time. But
Didn't work this time.
It didn't work tonight. So I've never seen that technique in all my years I've seen. You know, walking up from a short run up and then not kicking, stepping back and one step. That had to be something he's accustomed doing and being successful.
And pointing to exactly where the ball is going to go.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think he felt confident enough that he could do it.
Yeah.
It didn't happen, didn't work. And, you know, when you do things like this,
the leads, Eagles thanking their fans, thanking their supporters.
When you do things like this, you really and truly sometimes have to look back and think, okay, well, yeah, maybe let's correct this the next time. But Eagles FC has done
beautiful gesture.
They've done themselves proud. Very, very, very young team, but a lot of potential there, and definitely a team that could do some damage in the future.
Yes.
Mr. Hamlet Gibbs,
yes,
Mr. Bostwain, they've done a fantastic job with this organization, and we believe that they're going to have something special in the future if they keep on going in this direction, in this pathway. Lessons to learn, but definitely critical lessons over time.
As we spoke about the foundation of this team, Mr. Gibbs have been the teacher from primary school, the foundation of this team being Scarborough RC. So he has been their teacher, their coach, and now he have bring them back to form an organization.
He's graduated them.
Yes. So very beautiful gesture there.
Definitely graduated.
Sir Gibbs, they call him.
Quite a few players through the Scarborough RC ranks.
Yes.
To varying secondary schools, of course.
Right.
But they've all decided, you know what, this is like home.
Yes.
This environment is like home, and we want to go back and give back as much as we can to one of the stalwarts of primary school and sports in general on the island.
Yes, indeed. See the teams for the finals warming up. Sideys on the northeastern side of the field,
and here we have some highlights.
Yes, some highlights
in the first half. Eagles really and truly they had more of the play in the first half. They had way more possession of the ball. They had the better opportunities, like this one.
Beautiful.
That just Grant and McCool could not connect.
McCool, very talented, very dangerous player. Extremely talented.
And this would have been, that was, I think, one of the opportunities that they had. And this, I think, was one of the shots. No, this was actually the free kick that preceded this fantastic finish by McCool.
I think McCool can make the step up to the tier 1 of the league in Trinidad and Tobago. He can make that step up, I think, you know.
I think he needs
and to make the national team, I think he has that ability.
And he has youth. This would have been kind of a little bit of a signal of what was to come. They kept on putting a bit of pressure on the back line, and that just eventually told its time.
There's some entertainment. There's some entertainment between the games. Tobago Soca Monarch champion Nom Nom.
And that shot would have gone high and wide. One of many wasteful opportunities. And this is why you play to the end to the whistle. Leeds could have found themselves in trouble at that point. And this was the best opportunity for Leeds in the first half. That shot from Akini James.
Yes.
And another missed opportunity. This time that was from Hassani Allen. Multiple opportunities for Eagles FC in the first half. They definitely had the better of the exchanges in the first half. And that's one of the two shots from
crossbar.
McCool that hit the woodwork.
I would really love to see some more young players getting to play at the highest level, and even
And this would have been the second opportunity.
Addressing the selectors for the national team. McCool, that very intelligent left foot of his, striking the crossbar, beautiful technique, kicking technique also he has.
Well, I think in for him to get there, he will probably have to get there.
I would love for him to address the selectors with
And
the
this
national team. Beautiful finish, very calmly done.
was Grant's goal,
It's McCool.
and this would have been Davidson's goal.
Assisted by McCool.
So they would have been 3-0 up,
3-0 up, yes.
and this would have started the comeback.
Yes.
A spill by the goalkeeper Allen, and the shot was finished. And the shot that was taken was saved by Lubo. Eagles were always on the edge of getting their fourth goal, but they weren't able to get it. And this led and the fact that Eagles weren't able to get that fourth and final and decisive goal, like from opportunities like this one, put them in a position where they literally
encourage Leeds back into the game.
They gave Leeds an opportunity, and Leeds were able to continue to persevere. And this was one where Boucher would have loved to have back. It was too much of a hard touch. And that foul by Dennis provided this opportunity, and the eventual goal by Leacock.
Even a little lower, Wilson was unmarked. Center post.
And this would have been the third and the best goal of the night. And I'm probably going to say it's the best goal, probably would be the best goal of the night, hands down. That goal by Richards made it 3-3. And the header, I think that header was by Hall. Lubon with the save. And then we went into penalties. Leacock started it off with a goal. And this was a critical miss by Roberts. And then Lubon with the save, keeping McCool's penalty out. And with that, Leeds United wins the third place playoff between Leeds United and Eagles FC.
And essentially, Leeds is the third best team on the island.
A great achievement for Leeds.
Can't take it away from them
on the season.
And this ultimate night of the 2023 season.
Well,
a beautiful night, beautiful, clear night, no rain, cool night, beautiful breeze from the northeastern.
It's a dry season night at long last, unlike the other nights where we've had little bouts of rain coming, and to be honest, change the dimensions of the matches that were being played at the time. But that's not happening tonight.
And as Leeds saying their prayers in their warm-up, can't be more pleasant, warming up to all right. And the pink bibs.
Both teams are definitely up for this match.
I think so.
Can be more pleasant. I think as another young team in this competition would like to definitely do one better than a second place finish. And Sidees, the ever popular, the ever strong, the ever always in a final, Sidees.
Yes.
They would like to reclaim their position in Tobago as the best team on the island. What do you think about this Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 final between Canby Mount Pleasant, the young upstart Canby Mount Pleasant, and the veterans of Tobago Football, Sidees FC?
Okay, well, interesting that you describe Sidees as a veteran, a pretty young team themselves, but they are around for the last 10 years or so, doing very well.
In fact, I saw an interview with their coach, Ako George, on I think it's on the Tobago Football Association's Facebook page, and he was talking about the 10 years and him being there as a coach and the number of titles they've won.
5 titles
in those 10 years. That's an incredible achievement for an organization that's only 10 years old.
From 2014 he would have been playing for Sidees due to injury. Coaching Sidees due to injury. He played up to the 2013 season. Right? I also was a part of the staff back then, 2012, 2013. And that was as a player, he was a very, very good player. He was a utility player. I could ask that coach him to go anywhere. But you asked me about what I think about the teams. Remember, we concluded that these two teams, first of all, they are both very good, very talented teams. But they are teams also of contrasting styles.
Yes, very much.
Sidees would play the build-up play, the patient play, and try to break down teams through the lines. And then in opening them up, joining the tackle, and then trying to play around the tackle through the lines until they get the ball up to the ever-dangerous Weir Adams or Marcus Caesar or Kyle Davidson. He's coming back in the team because he missed the semi-finals, if you recall.
Yes, he did.
Right? Recovered from his injury, sufficient to play tonight. So when they break the lines, they are very dangerous. And Dale Gray, the striker, very, very good finisher. And
they have some, and based on what we are seeing here, they have some very good talent waiting in the wings.
Yes.
Brandon Benjamin, Pavel Warwick.
Yes.
Kieran Wright.
Raul Chutman on the bench also.
Nikosi Kwashi. They have talent.
And
they are well loaded.
And in contrast, Candy Mount Pleasant, not afraid to play the direct game. They have very speedy forwards in Brathwaite and Navel Roach. And even the skipper Navel Roach, he plays this quarterback style from the central defense, and he can find the runners up in front from that central defense. So they are very well equipped to play a direct game because they have that precision with the passing from the back, and then the Dominic Roberts, right, or Dominic Roberts, very dangerous on the counter attack. They can hurt you with very quick attacks or very deep balls with that quarterback passing from out of Navel Roach. That's Navel, yes, one of the Roach brothers on the team.
Yes, and I think Navel, if I'm correct, Navel would have scored the match winner for Canby Mount Pleasant against Eagles in the semi-finals.
Yes.
They also have a fair amount of experience on the bench as well. Wayne Watson,
right,
the very, very wise. I
Yeah.
don't want to say.
Yeah, very wise. A
Very
wise head.
Very wise defender.
Yeah.
Very well known in the Tobago football circles. They also have Downey Marcel, who has played quite a bit of football in his time.
And he came on the other day and played a very important role in calming the situation when they were up 1-0. Used his experience well. And he's also a coach, so he has the know-how to calm the team and to waste some time and so on. I think he did well when he came on.
Definitely, he definitely added a bit of calm to the team, because the team was being put under some significant pressure.
Exactly.
Including the very controversial offside call that wasn't. So, but this seems to be the match that everybody wants to see. It really and truly is the match that deserves to be the final.
I agree.
Sides can't be more pleasant
to be in the final. One thing is a crowd count. I've just seen the camera moving around the stands. The crowd count tonight.
Well, I'm definitely sure it's gone well into the thousands already. Easily, it's gone into the thousands.
And thank you, fans, and thank you, Tobago, for coming out.
Thank you all.
Support Tobago football and the young talent.
It was a loud call made by Kerry on our last program here, and it's definitely been heeded. I know I've been seeing the information being put out on social media by Tobago Football Association, by Tobago Sports Live, Tobago Update, and many other persons who are very much invested in this Tobago football fraternity.
The fans are streaming in still. We are seeing them streaming in, coming in, climbing the stairs. More people going on to the uncovered section. Very good.
Beautiful
very
crowd.
Pleased.
Beautiful crowd. So we have coming up in approximately 20 minutes, the final of the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition. Can't be Mount Pleasant versus Sides FC. And all this is being sponsored by Warner Construction and Sanitation Limited, Skewers Middle Eastern Grill, Blue Heron Establishment, the Emergency Medical Service Training Academy of Trinidad and Tobago, Heritage Sport, Tobago Updates Television on Amplia Channel 102, Jesus Christ Makes the Difference Double B's Supermarket, Sports Fanatics, Tops Variety Store, and a big, massive shout out to the Tobago Football Association and the Tobago Sports Live, giving you live coverage of all many sporting activities here on the island of Tobago. But of course, we're here for the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 final. Want to also give a shout out, of course, to a refreshment provider, Shamo's Curbside Cravings. Found here, there, and anywhere on the island. Wanted sport, Shamo's is there.
Right, they're providing for the patrons, providing beautiful hot dogs, burgers, drinks for the patrons that go out and support sports in Tobago.
We'll take a short break, and when we come back,
we'll have the lineups.
The lineups and the teams should be headed out on the field for this Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 final. Can't be Mount Pleasant versus Sides FC coming up in a short. Stay tuned, more to come.
Good evening again, Richard.
Check.
Check. Yes, Richard, we are here anticipating a beautiful game in the finals. Let's have the lineups.
It is time. Can't be Mount Pleasant versus Sidees FC for the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 final. Our starting lineups. First we talk for Sidees. Number 16, McKinney Dinoon, the goalkeeper. Number 30, Chevrolet Lindo, the captain. Number 3, Akeem Jordan. Number 4, Reniel Stewart. Number 5, Quayne Frank. Number 10, the diminutive Kyle Davidson. Number 12, Samson Caesar. Number 14, Malik Lewis. Number 15, Marcus Caesar. Number 19, the man that makes it tick for Sidees, Waya Adams. And number 23, Dalen Gray, head coach of this team. Akko George, he's been the head coach of this program for 10 years and has done some fantastic work for Sidees.
Sidees is lining up this evening in a 4-3-3 formation. That's the lineup that they're using, the formation that they're using to stake their claim, to put their hands on the trophy this evening.
And they're going to definitely have Waya Adams, more than likely, as he's been doing for quite some time in the matches that we have seen, operating from the right side.
From the right, exactly.
Looking to make some of those penetrating runs through and across the back line. And if all works the way it's supposed to, Lindo has been given all sorts of liberties to run down that right side. He's going to be very, very instrumental for Sidees here this evening.
Whilst Waya Adams, he will be going inside on the inside and getting on that dangerous left foot to either shoot or do his creative work. And so now we have the lineup for Canby Mount Pleasant. Let's hear it.
Canby Mount Pleasant. Number 1, Travis Norrie, he's the goalkeeper. Number 10, Navel Roach, captain. Number 3, Kadim Roberts. Number 9, Jean-Paul Stéphane Foy. Number 7, Nave Roach. Number 9, Dominique Roberts. Number 11, Emmanuel Cox. Number 13, Jonathan Cadies. Number 14, Karen Arthur. Number 11, Keanu Braffett. And number 18, Kyle Civilian. The head coach of Canby Mount Pleasant, James Thomas.
And also Canby Mount Pleasant, my information from the staff is that they are also lining up in a 4-3-3 formation.
Well, it's going to be interesting, these
CDM,
two teams.
Very young CDM they'll be having. Karen Arthur.
Yes. The captain of Bishop's High School for last year's SSFL Premier Division competition. Very, very good player, very good youngster, calm on the ball. He's a very tenacious tackler. So a lot of persons don't know. He's an incredibly tenacious tackler. And in that CDM role, he has found his niche. This promises to be an incredibly interesting game. Both teams playing in a 4-3-3 formation, but as been said before, both teams have a contrasting style of play when it comes to what they would like to do, what they would like to accomplish when on the ball and off the ball.
I think we'll see some goals tonight as the teams walk out. Sidees in the yellow tonight, not in their traditional blue. They invite people to come out in blue, but tonight they will be playing in the yellow and black strips. Canby Mount Pleasant in the blue strips.
It would seem that Canby Mount Pleasant might be the home team for this match, and Sidees the away team. That's why we're probably seeing Sidees in their changed yellow and black kit. The referees for this tonight's competition.
Oh, we have Trisha Devines. We are led by the ladies tonight. Trisha Devines will be the main referee in the center. Carissa Douglas, or FIFA qualified referee, will be
yes, FIFA qualified.
Will be Carissa Jacob Douglas. Yes, she will be the assistant referee. And then we have the young Khalid Johnson, assistant referee. And we have the fourth official being the experienced Stedman Kelly. So I think we have a very experienced lineup. Only Khalid Johnson, a young man, but experienced nonetheless, with the other parties working with experienced referees in Trisha and our FIFA official, as the teams are being greeted by Assemblyman that's Sonny Craig, Assemblyman Wayne Clark, and the president of the Tobago Football Association, Mr. Kenny Alfred.
Kenny Alfred, who has done a fantastic job in,
I must say,
bringing
commend him,
the action here, the TFE competition, to this standard.
Yes.
It's been tough going for the Tobago Football Association.
Very tough going, and he has been
quite a few
resilient.
years.
And let's give him his accolades. Let him hear it and know, and be thankful for his hard work to bring out and to have football being played, taking a job where so much criticism by people who do not even want to take the responsibility. But Kenny has stood up, and I think that he must stand proud, even for the turnout tonight. The turnout tonight, I think we are nearing 2,000, 2,005 persons. Look at more
definitely
people
looks so.
filling the uncovered stands, and I think that by the time the game begins, we could hit 3,000 as they line up for pictures. Shortly, we have the national anthem. And I have the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago at this moment.
And we are ready for the highlight of the night, the final of the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition. Can't be more pleasant. They will be playing in the blue, red and white kit versus Sides FC in their changed yellow and black kit. This match promises to be one of the most interesting, one of the most fantastic matches of this season. What do you think? Do you have any predictions, Kerry?
Well, I am unwilling to predict a winner. I'm very unwilling to do that. However,
too close to call.
I see a very keen contest. I also must say that even if a team would score, or even go 2 goals up, with these two teams, it will not be over.
Well,
it will not be over with just 2 goals if we see that.
Well, we watched the third place playoff between Eagles FC and Leeds United, and Eagles FC went up 3-0.
Yes.
And Leeds scored 3 unanswered goals and then won the match in penalties. So anything can really truly happen in a match like this. It's going to be probably the most exciting match you've seen all season. Sidees FC can't be more pleasant. The fans are here. Supporters from both sides. They've come with their horns.
Yes.
They've come with their lungs. They're ready to cheer on each other.
I saw horns being on sale on one of these, I think it's on Sidees page. Horns on sale.
Nice. More noise, the more enjoyable the environment.
Vuvuzelas?
Vuvuzelas. Take us back to South Africa, yeah? It looks like Sidees is going to be kicking from right to left on the screen. Can't be more pleasant. We'll be kicking from left to right.
And before the game kicks off, a shout out again to the fans. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out and support Tobago football. Right? In the stands, it's growing. It is growing incrementally.
On a night where we know a lot of people have other things that they would love to do.
Yes.
They are coming here to the Dwight York Stadium to be a part of this historic night of football here in Tobago. The teams are ready. The officials are ready.
Yes, the fans are ready.
We are ready. This is the final of the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition. Sidees in yellow and black
going from
versus
right to left.
Can't be more pleasant in blue, white, and red.
Going from left to right.
The referee signals.
Players
the crowd is anticipating the action. The fourth official gives the signal. And the match is off.
As we said, Canby is not afraid to go direct, and they do from the beginning. They will go direct and try to play on the counter-attack. Caesar, very calmly done to Caesar. Oh!
And that was a tough challenge.
By Atta,
we mentioned his name already. He's a tough customer.
Yes, yes.
Might be a bit small in stature, but my goodness, he has some heart.
Yes.
He's definitely been at the heart of this team, playing in that CDM role. And he's claimed it as his own.
Jordan, very calmly done. Oh, stolen.
But it's the number 3. And it's a great tackle there.
Given away. I see. Oh, he
and that's
fouled.
A foul.
Fouled by Roberts, Kadeem.
Kadeem Roberts had the opportunity, but he lost out on it and then committed the foul. Samson Caesar plays this.
Outside, into touch.
And it's a throw-in for Can't be more pleasant.
Been taken by Kyle Civilian in the starting lineup tonight.
Yeah, he did not start the last match.
He went on, but he came back off.
Was taken off.
And now he's in the starting lineup. Commendation to him. Sometimes players are angry for that.
And
Roberts is well tackled by
Caesar. That's a strong challenge by Caesar, but a clean one nonetheless. And it's a throw-in to Can't be Mount Pleasant.
Doing some work down this right-hand side in the early minutes of this game. As we said that Can't be Mount Pleasant has some speedy forwards. They do have some speedy forwards.
And And that's a good challenge, but Davidson loses out on that one. Arthur. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Not picked
well
up.
read by Sam Caesar. Caesar to Adams, his first touch of the game.
Adams, they're going to make sure Adams is accounted for.
Yes. They will not let him settle on that ball.
For this entire evening. One mistake. One taking your eyes off of Adams. And you could definitely have a goal, as happened with Roberts in the previous match.
He has that capability also. Striking them from distance.
That's a good ball played in.
Stewart.
And again, this is dangerous. And Sides got away with that one.
That's a corner.
And it's a corner kick.
First corner of the game in the 4th minute.
And the person who actually put the pressure on was none other than Karen Arthur. He got up. Well,
Arthur is really covering ground in that midfield. He is covering ground.
He's very involved very early in this match. The corner kick. In swinging. And the shot. And there was Arthur again.
Gray on the ball to Davidson.
Davidson cuts in. And
Foul.
he is fouled. Probably a very necessary foul as well.
Because Gray was going guns after he made that pass. Gray is a very cool finisher.
It's a free kick just outside the center circle in the Sides half.
Taken by Davidson. Looking for Lindo very high up the pitch. The right back Lindo, and that is the usual tactic of Sides. Lindo pushing very high up the pitch.
Well, I want to believe that Canby Mount Pleasant, after having watched multiple matches,
They can't be Mount Pleasant going direct again.
They're going to make sure to take very, very, very serious consideration for Lindo everywhere he is.
This could be dangerous.
Well, that's a good ball, but Dinoon is out. Dinoon's out his box. He's done well. Very, very experienced goalkeeper, Dinoon.
Indeed. Caesar.
And that ball is played out of touch. And it's a throw-in for Sides.
Caesar takes it early to Davidson. Oh.
That's a
errant pass,
interesting
but
ball.
to Weah,
and
who will try.
And the shot is pushed over the crossbar. The first real opportunity of the match. And that shot by Adams, it wasn't necessarily a particularly strong shot.
It seemed like he tried to chip the ball, just chip that keeper.
And the goalkeeper for Canby Mount Pleasant, Nori, made sure, kept his eyes on the ball and pushed it over the crossbar.
Weah Adams, very good on the dead ball also, into the far post.
And it goes all the way,
Beats everyone for
and
a goal
it's
kick.
Going for a goal kick. An exciting first few minutes of this match.
I must say that, I agree.
Looking forward to see which team gets settled down faster. Neither team has really settled down just yet. Canby Mount Pleasant moving the ball
to the center. Very good football by bringing out of the ball by Canby Mount Pleasant.
And the pass that got played. And this is an opportunity for
Roberts.
But he is definitely taking off the ball.
By Jordan to Caesar.
Davidson.
Well, we know
that's some good football.
We know Sides is not afraid to play the passes through the lines. But Canby Mount Pleasant, we are also seeing they are doing that also. You know, sometimes we might expect the quarterback passing from Naval. And we are seeing it here.
Trying to play that ball. This is
very good.
Dinoon,
yes,
had to be sure.
Had to be very, very sure. Yes, just as I was speaking about the quarterback passing, they just did it.
Definitely they did it, and that young lad Arthur again.
Yes,
in the middle of it.
This time Arthur usually is Roach doing it, but Arthur started off very well, Arthur. Very involved. He started very well.
Maybe it's something that they talked about as part of their tactics.
Yes.
They know that Roach is the person to move the ball around.
Yeah.
Maybe they've switched it up on sideys this afternoon. Who knows? But so far, we've called Arthur's name more than a few times, and we're only into the 8th minute. He's playing the CDM. He's been up front, putting pressure on the back line.
Yes.
And now he's taking that opportunity to spray passes all over the field.
Attempted pass to Adams. The ball spinning on the field there. Ball to Lewis. Lewis to Davidson.
And that's a good ball movement. And they've gotten... And Adams is challenging there.
Very good reading and defending.
And he's forced a corner.
Roach.
He's forced a corner against Carby Mount Pleasant.
Roach has some speed. Navel has some speed as a central defender there. It wouldn't be very easy to play those through balls. And he just lets it pass.
Davidson, a short corner. That's a good ball played to the last post. And there's no one there, but yes, it's off the defender and it's a corner kick. It looked like it came off the defender.
Touched someone, yes. Wasn't sure who, but better vantage point by the assistant referee
on
Johnson.
The far side.
Johnson, that's Khalid Johnson.
It's good to see some young referees.
Very good, and
being involved.
Let's encourage some of our listeners to go and do the refereeing course.
I believe there was something happening this afternoon online. And that's a deep...
Some overhit.
And another corner. There's a third corner in a row for Sidees.
Caesar taking a shot to Davidson. Davidson into... That's Green.
And the horns blaring for Sidees. Davidson tries to get a cross off and it's deflected into the air. Not totally dealt with by Canby Mount Pleasant.
It should be cleared now.
And the ball goes all the way to Dinoon, who we recognize is actually playing a lot higher, I think, than he would normally play.
Yes.
Maybe in an attempt to cut out some of those through balls, which he has done already at least 3 different times in this half, in this first 10 minutes.
And we see Sidees playing the ball through the lines again, bringing it forward. That's the left back on the ball there. Finding the playmaker, Davidson. Davidson plays the ball forward. If not,
and it's missed by the defender, but the goalkeeper was there to clean it up.
He was well positioned. Arthur on the ball, very calm customer.
Civilian.
Well tackled.
Clean challenge. Referee just allows it to play.
And
this could be trouble.
This could be trouble.
This could be trouble. Adams.
If he brings it under control.
He lost it. He lost the ball.
Yes. Well read by Frank.
But there's another opportunity here.
To Adams. Plays
Big,
it wide.
strong Adams. Holding off
Caesar.
anyone that's putting...
Caesar is very dangerous.
This is dangerous. This is an opportunity. No one on the top of the box.
Lindo overlapping.
Plays it
Frank
wide.
From the central defense.
And the shot. And he goes over the crossbar. But...
Sidees seems to be opening some gaps. They seem to be creating some opportunities. However, they just have to be cognizant. They have to be aware of the danger of Canby Mount Pleasant on the break, the speed of their forwards, and even the witty Dominic Roberts. They have to be very careful, even as they basically have settled quicker into the game. They are getting their passing patterns in.
They're moving that ball.
Yes.
And they brought the ball back across to this.
Caesar cuts inside.
And that's a good ball to Davidson. And that's a great challenge.
Well tackled.
And it's a corner kick.
So it seems as Sidees are getting their patterns in. However, they need, as I said, to be aware of the speed on the break by Canby Mount Pleasant. Beautiful match so far. Canby Mount Pleasant holding out.
The corner.
In swinging
This
corner.
is dangerous. Oh, the goalkeeper
Well
did
touched.
very well.
Good touch, important touch. Jordan coming in there on the back post. The lanky Jordan. Jordan is possibly 6'6" or so.
Another one of those tall players.
Yes.
But you love to have those players on the pitch. They're very difficult to deal with on any given occasion. Anything in the air. Very difficult.
Adams.
That's a ball being played to the last post, and it's an in-swinger, in-swinging, out.
Yes.
Of touch.
Adams have not delivered. He haven't got his delivery boots on as yet.
But he's definitely affecting the game. Anytime he gets the ball,
Yes.
he's attracting a lot of attention
Direct
from
play.
Canby Mount Pleasant.
Direct play by Canby Mount Pleasant. They haven't gotten the precision with the usual direct football as yet. Patient play by sidees, central defenders.
They're taking their time. They're building the ball up. They're not pressured, not being pressured at all.
They are drawing in,
Looking for those triggers.
Yeah. They are drawing in the Canby Mount Pleasant
Some
players.
good ball movement. Canby Mount Pleasant playing a very high line, almost inviting sidees to challenge them over the top. I'm not sure that's the best strategy.
Canby Mount Pleasant
We'll see if it works throughout the rest of the match.
Jean-Paul Stephen. There's an entire French name there, Jean-Paul Stephen Four. The number 19 of Canby Mount Pleasant. Is he from France?
You sound like you have those French lessons still
Yes,
in
yes.
you, man.
From Madame Ohi.
Oh, and that's a very, very important touch by...
Lewis on the ball.
And that's not a foul.
No foul.
The referee...
No foul, says referee Devines.
Referee allowing the game to play.
Yes.
Caesar.
Oh, Caesar.
Oh, this could be... Is he in trouble here?
He recovers.
He
recovers. Luckily.
And I guess the referee called a free kick.
It seems Caesar on the ball. Here on this near side.
Oh, it's a good skill.
Yes, he's tricky.
Nifty with the feet. Well, that ball is given away to Davidson. Davidson looking to spray that ball on the far side.
For Adams.
I think Adams...
Lindo touched the ball.
It looked like Adams was in two minds if to go for the ball or not. And
indeed, they saw the hesitation.
that little bit of indecision gave the Canby Mount Pleasant defender an opportunity.
Gets in behind. Let's see if he plays the ball in behind. No, he doesn't. As usual, using their centre-back sidees to build the game up. Beautiful ball to Caesar. Well read. Oh, civilian miscontrols.
And that's a foul.
We're hearing some
Referee
protests
called a
by
free
the
kick.
crowd. And fans of Canby protesting against that call.
The crowd here at the Dwight York Stadium is fantastic. We've definitely gone past that 2,000.
Shout out to the fans. Shout out to the fans.
We've gone past that 2,000 mark a while ago, and the fans are still streaming in.
They are still streaming. Careless pass by centre-back Sam Caesar.
And that's a good idea.
Will he be punished?
It's a chip. Jordan well.
With those...
but it's a free
foul.
kick. Both
Illegal
number threes,
challenge.
Jordan and Roberts, they're going to have a good go at it this evening.
Yes. We haven't seen Navi Roach come into the game much as yet.
Well, this is an opportunity.
He's a dangerous forward. Very dangerous forward.
His goal against Eagles was that of a poacher's goal. The goalkeeper would have made a save, and he was simply there at the right time. The free kick
He hasn't as
being
yet
played
come into
in
the
by
game.
KD's number 13. As Dinoon is setting his wall.
Three-man wall.
He's trying to set his wall properly. He wants to be comfortable. It's an left-footed free kick. In-swinger. He tries to goal, and Dinoon is comfortable. He recognized the danger and he positioned himself. It was quite easy for Dinoon. And this ball's with Davidson. Davidson played this ball
Caesar.
up to Caesar. Caesar looking for some assistance down that side. He calms everything down. Moves the ball. Gets it back. Sideys almost setting up what they want to do.
And they lost the ball.
And that's a very important challenge.
Interception, offside call.
That was a very, very important challenge by Caesar in the back. As both teams really and truly try to kind of get a grip of the game to maybe settle the ball down and have a bit more position than the other.
19 minutes gone.
They all have to be very, very aware.
Davidson
That's a foul.
Very tricky. Davidson doing some trickery in the middle of the field there.
Both teams have to be very aware to not.
Illegal challenge. I see the referee, Miss Trisha Devines. She's going to warn
Head coach James Thomas.
He's protesting some of the calls made against his team. It's normal in the game. It's normal.
I'm not really sure that was one to protest because it was pretty straightforward.
But he wasn't cautioned or anything like that. So it's just a simple verbal warning.
It's a good ball.
Referee Devine.
And that's a foul.
Yes, I think that's a
Caesar.
good call by Navi Roach. I think that's probably his second touch in the game. But he would have gotten to the ball before Caesar and put his body there and just join the foul to have a free kick being taken in there, attacking to Dominic over the ball, number 13 taken.
That's a deep free kick. The headers go up. And it's a throw in on the far side. Cox looking to take this throw in.
Headed away by Caesar to Gray. Gray will bring it away, the center forward. Gray plays it back. Out into touch. Throw into Canby. That ball almost reached the center forward
Cox
there.
providing some good distance on some of these throws.
Yes.
Oh, and this is dangerous!
Dangerous. Would that have been outside? Looks close, but...
And it's a goal kick.
He didn't connect with that, so we would never know.
Well, let's take a look at this. He did seem to come from an onside position. He did seem in line.
Yes.
Count that as an opportunity missed.
That was an opportunity missed. Sidey is building up the game. Lanky Jordan displaying some skills into Stewart. Stewart plays the ball into the back of his own player, running across him.
And it's gone for a throw in. Roach. You lose it.
Stewart to Caesar. Caesar to Adams.
But he's well shepherded by Cox.
Yes.
Davidson gets the ball
to Lewis.
And it goes to Adams. Adams on the far side. He's going to cut in on his left foot. That's a good ball. That's an interesting ball, but
very well
read by the goalkeeper.
Very well done by the goalkeeper. Nori
recognized the threat. He came off his line and he did very, very, very well. But the play continues. Caesar still going. And there's a man down. And now the referee blows the whistle.
How do you reckon the first 20 minutes of this game? Tentative. I don't think it is cagey by any means. I don't think it is cagey by any means. They're still feeling out each other.
Well, it's not.
I would say
it's not cagey. We've seen both teams had opportunities.
Yes.
We see them really trying to settle the ball down, trying to move the ball, but it's tough going in the middle of the park when each team has at least 6 players waiting in the middle. So, I know they're trying to spring, especially Caesar down the side. And it's a tough goal.
Good play,
but he's gotten past one, Civilian. Civilian has done well. He's gotten that ball back. He's able to play it forward.
Dominic drives.
He's playing
Dominic
well.
Drives.
It's a good ball. And again, Dinoon comes off his line.
Well
Definitely seems to be part of the strategy for Sides.
Yes.
Dinoon making sure to make his presence felt. He saw the danger, stayed off his line.
Beautiful ball by Dominic Roberts.
Some good build-up play by Canby Mount Pleasant. A fantastic through ball. And there's Dinoon, the ever-present Dinoon, ready to do his job. Definitely seems to be a bit of tactics by Sides in terms of making sure that Canby Mount Pleasant is not able to play those penetrative through passes for anyone.
For the strikers, the forwards have some speed, some very good leg speed. The Navi Roach, the Brathwaite and Roberts in the forward line, Kadeem Roberts, they do have some speed. And so with a well-weighed pass from the center from players like Dominique and Arthur, they can really catch the Sides defense off guard. However, the keeper has been playing a bit high, so he's snuffing out these challenges. He's snuffing out these balls that are being played in behind the defense. I think Caesar even saw
Caesar was beaten for pace.
Yes, he saw the danger. He was getting across, but it was a well-struck pass also. But the keeper saved their blushes by coming off the line just in time and making the clearance.
Dinoon has been the man that really has kept Canby Mount Pleasant off the score sheet so far.
Throw in. Ball went out for a throw. Resume that match.
Adams.
Throw into Adams.
Some good skill. Oh, that's a good ball. And that's well defended.
Yes,
that was well defended. Kyle Davidson was bolting coming through the middle of the park.
Center, yes.
It's something we have seen him do on previous occasions as well. But this time he was very well defended.
Yes.
And it's a goal kick.
Ball to Arthur.
For Canby Mount Pleasant.
Arthur to KD's, his fellow midfielder. KD's again. Arthur bringing the ball out. KD's.
And that's not a good pass.
Adams and Lindo combining as usual.
This is, I think, beautiful. I think this is the first time I've actually seen Lindo get forward.
In combination with...
yes, exactly, in combination with Adams.
If they let those two combine, it can be trouble. Ball into the center to Stewart.
And that's Stewart off the referee.
But he gets it back, so the referee will not blow.
Canby Mount Pleasant trying to hold their own. Davidson with a deflected pass.
Good defense, good defense. They're holding those lines. They're holding those lines. And he will be offside if he goes for it. Nafi went a bit early, too early.
And Sides takes the time, the opportunity to rebuild.
If Canby doesn't keep a disciplined line against Sides, they will be exposed. They need to keep those banks of 4 in defense to keep Sides at bay. Sides, their game is to break down the lines, play the ball through the lines. So it is necessary that they keep a disciplined line, and if the ball passes one line, to get back into support behind the ball.
Ball swings to the far side.
To Frank, central defender. But loses out in the middle. Okay.
And there's a break. There's an opportunity to break. It's one person.
Anybody in the box?
And that ball. That
mix up, trying to save the ball from going for a corner. But they survived the scare.
They're very lucky. They're incredibly lucky. Adams gets his ball. He plays the ball to Davidson. Davidson tries to cut across. And they are looking for a foul.
He wasn't fouled. I think he slipped.
He slipped.
The ball.
And Civilian was able to recover just in time.
That's it.
And the shot, a wayward shot by Adams.
Another ball by Adams. Adams is a dangerous player. From the left, he would produce passes such as we just seen there. He's very creative from the left-hand side.
And Lindo would have actually gotten up very high on that play. He was in the box.
Yes, that's his style of play from the errant pass out of the back.
I think Sides has sensed something on the right side of Canby Mount Pleasant. They've been able to attack this side a few times with some success.
Yeah.
So maybe that entire thing about allowing Canby Mount Pleasant to essentially be sucked in on the far side to expose this side is doing his job.
Beautiful ball to Caesar.
Oh, but Caesar loses it. And another pass played. Again, Denoon right on the edge of his 18-yard box, his penalty box, doing the job of intercepting anything that gets played through the back line for Sides. Free kick inside the center circle. In the Canby Mount Pleasant half, Davidson is standing over it.
Looking for Adams.
Header not necessarily cleared well. It's been played out, but not cleared well. Davidson back on the ball. He's looking to play that ball in.
Lindo.
It's Lindo. Oh my goodness. Lindo had an opportunity. They were looking for that. They were looking for that since about 30 seconds ago when Davidson tried to play the pass.
Lindo is creating some serious overloads on that right side. Because remember, he is a wing back, and when the right side forward gets inside, he is getting in behind them on the blind side. So he's creating that overload that Canby Mount Pleasant almost got punished for. Creating that overload in their back line and on the left side of their defense.
Lindo being given the opportunity by Coach Akko George to get forward as much as possible.
As much as possible.
And that was the opportunity for him, the first real opportunity for him in this match to affect the scoreline. But it remains 0-0.
Richard, let's shout out the fans again. Look at it's filling. Shout out to the fans again as they trying at this
They're definitely doing what we asked them to do.
Yes.
To come to this Dwight York Stadium and fill up the stadium.
Kudos to Tobago football fans. Keep on coming, keep on supporting. It can only get better.
Oh, that's a great thing by
well done, Karen Arthur.
But he doesn't get past Jordan. The tall, lanky defender, Jordan.
Aaron pass, he had an opportunity for the counter there, but gave it away. Good work by Arthur again. Arthur is working very hard.
Roach battling for this ball, but he doesn't get it.
Dangerous and energetic Navi Roach.
Caesar, Samson Caesar,
remonstrating with the assistant there.
Able to hold off Roach. And it's a goal kick. We're into the 33rd minute of this match. It is still scoreless. Can't be more pleasant 0, Sidees 0. And an enthralling contest happening right here, right now, between these two teams. And if you're hearing the steel pan in the background, it is because tomorrow is...
Quickly taken.
Is this...
Oh.
Opportunity presented itself, but it was not taken. That's great, good control.
Some pace by Caesar.
Civilian chasing Caesar down.
Well covered by
number 19.
A Frenchman here, Jean-Paul Stefanfoy.
Jean-Paul Stefanfoy.
Yes.
I think we just refer to him as Foy. Less likely he'll have bite on our tongues.
No, what remember we did French at high school level. So let's practice. Oh, stolen.
Davidson.
Stolen by Davidson.
But he's been well defended. And the ball is played back to Caesar.
Jordan. Caesar.
And the play still goes on. And balls well recovered by the goalkeeper.
Ball up for Navi Roach, who is pretty much on his lonesome, and he does well.
This is trouble. It's a 2v1. This is an opportunity. Is it going to be first goal? It's off the post.
Off the post.
My goodness. And it's still not cleared. My goodness.
This play got the fans off their feet.
And the ball is played back onto the opposite side. And it's cleared by the goalkeeper. End-to-end action here at the Dwight York Stadium.
The fans are off their feet with that play. Beautiful counter-attack.
Number 4, Stewart.
As we said, Navi Roach, he wasn't in the game, but he's getting into the game now.
Is this going to be the opportunity here? No, it's well defended.
If they take their eyes off Navi Roach, they can be punished. He alone between two and winning that ball and playing a beautiful threaded pass. A beautiful threaded pass.
And the shot, that replay, the shot hit the post, the base of the post. My goodness, what an escape for Sidees.
A lot of the ball Caesar is seen out here.
And they're trying to create that space.
Overhit pass by Stewart.
They're working down their left side, which will be Canby Mount Pleasant's right side, quite a bit. Trying to stretch the defense and make Civilian work extra hard, as he's probably not getting the support that he actually needs.
Switch play to Roberts. Roberts versus Jordan. He is quick.
And
he is quick.
That's a foul.
That is a foul.
It's a free kick.
Using his pace very well against Jordan.
Roberts. And we see this replay again. That shot. And Roach almost got on the end of it.
Yes, indeed.
But maybe, even with that, maybe we were a bit surprised he took the shot that early. He was still outside the 18-yard box.
But the keeper was well beaten.
And that's a good free kick.
Dangerous.
And the header.
Free header. Free header.
And the header,
That was a free header.
It was a free, but a very tame header.
Yes.
It should have had a bit more power in it. And Adams
down the left.
Adams versus Arthur. And that ball is played over
to Caesar.
Again, trying to work from left to right. Oh, that's a good touch. But the goalkeeper is there.
Beautiful. The game has really picked up. Chances on both ends. Just being let down by some poor touches at times.
Like that one. Stewart moves
and even
that
the
ball.
post, the upright save inside is.
It's an enthralling contest so far. Both teams showing that they could definitely do some damage. And here's Caesar again.
1-on-1.
Against Civilian. He cuts back, but the ball is deflected out, and it's a corner for Sides. And we see a player down. It looks like Civilian.
He was down before.
Seems to be holding his ankle. He's had to work really hard on this side of the field. He's playing as a right fullback in a 4-3-3. And he's had to work very hard playing against Marcus Caesar.
Yes, he's a very tricky customer, very experienced customer. I think they would have played against each other at the high school level.
Yes, very possibly, yes.
Bishops and Caesar for.
So they probably know each other reasonably well.
Yes, and I think Civilian is also from that side of the island.
Yeah.
He's playing for a team in the west, but he's actually from the east. So they know each other very well. And so it's an enthralling battle.
Well, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like he may be back.
Seen anybody warming up there? I think I've seen Scott.
Oh, and that's an opportunity for Adams. Adams cuffs it and puts it wide.
Is that Scott lacing up his boots there? Yes, that's Scott. Yes, Shaquille Scott. Lacing up here also. Well, he actually played at the high school level with Marcus, alongside Marcus.
Oh, and that's a beautiful turn. And yes, that's a foul. Jordan was beating all ends up. I'm not even sure he knew he was beating all ends up.
All ends up. Jordan is walking on thin ice there. Maybe he's just one tackle away from a booking, maybe. I think that's what Dominic is pleading for, a booking. It seems like Dominic Roberts is pleading for a booking because his second foul, and he himself has gotten a card. So Dominic Roberts booked by
Trisha
referee Devines.
Another unnecessary card.
Yes, just by talking. Maybe I'm certain he was protesting because I think the second straight foul at, down this side given away by Jordan.
Jordan, yes.
Probably was asking for a card and insisting for the card, and then he got the card. Leave the referee, let they do the game.
A little bit too much for
yes, Shaquille
referee.
Shaquille Cox coming on. Trisha Devines. Shaquille Cox coming on for Kyle Civilian. Shaquille Scott, sorry. Shaquille Scott, he's now will be coming up against his former school teammate, Marcus Caesar. They won the Intercol together right here at the Dwight York Stadium in 2012.
And the substitution actually has to be made now.
Yes.
Because he went on the field too early.
Anxious is he?
Now, amongst the crowd, there are a lot of youths.
Oh, yes.
I am seeing quite a few young footballers in the stands watching this match.
This is a good ball. He is onside. He is
Roach.
Roach.
No Roach. That was not the ball that should have been played. Miss-hit.
Well-timed also. Was a well-timed run.
Very well-timed run.
Well-timed run. Well-played pass. As we said, that can't be Mount Pleasant is dangerous with the crowd. There's a crowd building up. A good crowd here in the stadium. Blessings, and I'm happy to see that. Shout out to all our Tobago viewers. Yes, can be Mount Pleasant, can be very dangerous with those type of what we would describe as a quarterback passing from deep. They are very dangerous with that.
And they've played a few of those types of passes.
Yes.
And I've almost gotten through. In fact, I've had quite a few opportunities.
Reverse
That's
pass
a beautiful ball.
Roach.
He goes past the goalkeeper and it's
saved by Frank. Roach is beginning to get into this game.
Sidey is living dangerously.
And so is Dominic Roberts.
But here's an opportunity to counter. Adams Plays this ball across to Marcus Caesar. Marcus Caesar looking. Plays it across to Lindo. And Adams. Adams is inside the 18-yard box. And it's a offside. Offside is it called? He did look offside.
Yes.
From well before the ball was played.
Yes, he went forward.
But again, can't be Mount Pleasant.
Navi Roach is coming into the game. We spoke about him not being in the game, but now we are seeing how dangerous he is, how dangerous he can be in the attack. He's a very aggressive and quick.
Can't be Mount Pleasant is beginning. What's actually happening is Canby Mount Pleasant are making later runs through the midfield.
The coach is incensed.
I think he's incensed because the referee called the offside rather than the assistant. Well, as a coach, I probably would be a little bit annoyed at that too, but the referee's in charge. A ball played from Adams to Davidson. Davidson. Looking for Lindo. Can Lindo get there?
No, he won't.
No, he cannot. But what I'm recognizing with Canby Mount Pleasant is that those quarterback passes, as we call them, those passes are actually being attracted by the very late run. Not necessarily run from the forward players, but the midfielders
late
coming
run,
deep or the fullback.
Yes.
And they're causing a massive problem for sideys.
Indeed.
In terms of tracking the players. And they're actually seemingly sending 4, 5, or 6 players sometimes when it really and truly is only one, because they already had players forward.
Exactly. Beautiful switch played by Arthur.
That's an opportunity, and he puts it wide.
Arthur is having a wonderful game, we must say. Arthur is having a wonderful game.
He has been instrumental in a lot of what Canby Mount Pleasant has been trying to do in this half.
Missed opportunity there. I think he could have taken that ball into the box a bit more, or lifted his head and looked for the player coming the runs on the inside, but he opted to take the shot early.
What it reminds me of is the shot that hit the post. That shot was taken from well outside the 18-yard box.
Yes.
I think they need to have a bit more confidence in actually attacking the noon a little bit.
2 minutes stoppage time being awarded.
Jordan and Cox in a battle royale down on that near side of the field.
Ball played out to Stuart Davidson.
He's going. He's still going. He's trying to find some space. Did not get it. Canby Mount Pleasant crowding the spaces. And that's a quick free kick taken.
Yes.
Cox, he cuts in. He gets an opportunity. And a shot, a weak shot. Dinoon with a routine save. But again, that was Roberts, sorry.
Roberts, yes.
I don't know why I'm saying Cox.
Yeah, Roberts. He had me looking at my team sheet there.
Emmanuel Cox is on the far side. He's actually, I think he's playing the fullback on the far side.
Yes. He had me looking at my team sheet there for a moment. Roberts. But Roberts is a wily customer also. And there we see Adams.
Adams working from left to right to left.
Caesar takes a shot early.
And it's going for a corner kick. This might be the last action
seconds,
of this first half. Will Sideys be able to put one in?
Going one up.
Probably the more fortunate of the two teams if they score. The cross.
Caesar brings it in.
No one goes up. The shot! And it's blocked.
Through a crowd.
And it's deflected and it goes out for a corner on the far side now.
Will she give time for this corner? 2 minutes have elapsed. Adams going across to take it left side. And they take it early.
Is that quick?
He will drive into the box. He will hit it now.
And that's a ball going last post. Jordan with the header. And the ball comes off the crossbar. And he puts it wide. Oh my word. You couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Davidson
putting it wide. In there we see the replay. Beautiful header by the lanky Jordan.
The keeper, I think, made a save. He got his fingertips onto it.
Responding first, Davidson.
I believe the goalkeeper got a fingertip on it. Let's see again. Yes, he did.
Touched it on.
He was able to get a touch onto it.
Very quickly is Davidson.
But that's the half-time.
Very entertaining half. Very entertaining half.
The score can be Mount Pleasant 0, Sideys 0. Entertainment.
Yes.
From the first whistle to the last one signaling the end of the first half.
Both teams creating opportunities, getting opportunities, and both teams defending well, being very tentative in being very aggressive in the center of the park, not allowing too much space in the middle of the park. Both teams getting behind each other.
On more than a few occasions.
More than a few occasions, but it's 0-0. And we must say that the patrons here, the fans, are getting value for money. They are getting value for money. And let me shout out to the fans again before the halftime goes. There's the replay. Shout out to the fans and you will.
And this is really and truly a showcase of Tobago football action.
Indeed.
The final of the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition right here at the Dwight York Stadium. We got a almost packed house. Not on the far side, of course. We're talking the covered stands.
The covered stands and just spilling over into the first section of the uncovered stands.
But it's beautiful to see this many people at the Dwight York Stadium taking in the Tobago Football Association action and this Tobago Football Association Big 8 final competition. We'll be back in a short with more and the second half. Stay tuned, more to come. Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition live here on Tobago Sports Live. The score at halftime can be Mount Pleasant 0, Sideys 0.
Shout out to our sponsors. Welcome back again. Warner Construction and Sanitation Limited. Skewers Middle East and Grill. Blue Heron Establishments. MSTAT Emergency Medical Services Training Academy of Trinidad and Tobago. Heritage Sport, keeping you in the game. Tobago Updates Television. Jesus Christ Makes the Difference, WB Supermarket. Sports Fanatic for all your active wear and apparels. Tops Variety Store. And special shout out to Shamo's Curbside Kitchen. Special thanks for her provision of refreshments for all fans and even our commentary team here, Tobago Sports Live. Shout out to the fans. The fans are all here in their numbers, responding to the call made that they should come out and support Tobago football or young athletes. Second half action will begin shortly. As we see, Canby Mount Pleasant already out of the tunnel, going onto the field. And now we see Sidees appearing, coming out of the tunnel to begin this second half. 45 more minutes of action after an entertainment first period of game. Both teams going at it, creating chances. Both teams having opportunities to take the lead. But yet the score is still 0-0. And coming out now, the referee, led by Trisha Devines, assistant referee Carissa Douglas, assistant referee Khalid Johnson. So far, the officiating has been good, free of controversy, I must say. And the game is being played in good spirits. The referee is allowing the game to flow as the final inspection is being taken. Coaches pacing their touchline. The teams are about to begin the second half in a very short time. No changes have been made. The same team that finished the first half has reappeared on both sides. So no adjustment in the tactics. So I guess the coaches are very much satisfied with where their team is at the moment. And Sidees will be going from the left to right. Canby Mount Pleasant from right to left. Space have begun as they usually do, playing the ball around through the lines. And there we see the very ever impressive Caranata stealing the ball from Kyle Davidson. Caranata had a very brilliant first half. Very brilliant and tenacious first half by Caranata. Protecting that back line, even pushing forward to make tackles. Frank with the ball. Looking for where errant pass. Welcome back, Richard. Welcome back, Richard. So
yes.
We are here into the second half. No changes by either team. We have returned with the same team they finished the first half with.
Oh, well intercepted by Lindo.
Lindo pushing up the line. He have has drawn the foul by Cox on this near side.
We're just into the second minute, the 47th minute of this match, second minute of the second half. And early, we have Sides winning a free kick with the man Ware Adams crossing it in. Goalkeeper spills it, and he does well to recover.
Got it on the third occasion.
Third occasion.
He will do well to hold on to these shots by Ware Adam. The free kick was taken a little close to him. Scott on the ball, looking for the return, intercepted by Caesar. To Caesar.
No changes at all, but you wonder what's the tactical changes that may happen.
Miscommunication by Roach.
Lindo to Adams. Sides trying to work this ball on this right side of the field. Adams again.
Second bite at the cherry.
Balls
to Davidson.
Davidson trying to make that penetrating run. He cuts back. He's looking for the opportunity. Ooh, that one almost got through. Was well read by the defense though.
Long ball. Dominic would not be able to retrieve that. Ball into touch. Throwing taken by Lindo to Frank.
Can't be more pleasant in the blue, red and white kit. Sides in their away strip of yellow and black. Both teams have felt themselves out in the first half. It was a exhilarating but a very intense first half of action. Now, which team will be able to build on that
and break this deadlock?
And break this 0-0 deadlock in this, the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 final.
Let it be noted that these two teams are from communities on the both extreme of the island. Can be more pleasant from the more west of the island and Sides of the east of the island.
Cross.
Good cross. And Navi Roach.
And the ball is here. And is this going to be the first goal? Is it? No, it's not.
Hits it wide.
Oh my goodness.
He hits it wide. Something about that side of the post at the end of the first half. The ball went wide there as the replay comes in. Beautiful build-up and intricate passing in the box. Number 17 missing. Brathwaite missing that ball. Intricate passing in the box. Having been set up by the very talented Kadim Roberts.
I think Denoon being as big as he is definitely played a part because he was
closing
him down very quickly. But he's still in those kinds of opportunities. You need to try to make sure. Ooh, and that's a dangerous challenge.
Oh.
That's a very dangerous challenge.
High boot there.
I think that was Arthur.
Was any card shown?
Arthur went into that challenge.
Tenacious Arthur. Tenacious Karen.
We've definitely called his name quite a few times in this match.
Yes, as I said earlier, he had a brilliant first half. Very brilliant. He might be slight in frame, however, he's tenacious in the tackle.
Incredibly difficult player to play against. He doesn't stop. He has a motor of his own.
The player down was Caesar, Marcus Caesar. He seems to be okay. He's walking off comfortably on his own. Grimacing a bit. But
I'm sure he's going back on the field. He wants to be on this field. He wants to be in the final. I would like to think he thinks of himself as a big game player, and this is a big game.
This is indeed a big game. Score here Dwight York Stadium, 0-0. Oh, beautiful. Oh, well intercepted by Navel Roach. Skipper,
Can't be
number
more
10.
pleasant.
Dominic going through,
That's
drawing
a
the
tough
foul.
challenge.
By Jordan, is it? No, by Frank. Will Frank receive a booking here?
Doesn't seem so.
Roberts was on his bike there. He was on his bike going through. Dominic Roberts is a very talented player. Experienced also. Playing Super League with Bethel.
Good experience there.
And he was definitely on his bike there going through.
And that shot got blocked.
Miss hit by Kiddies.
Well, the challenges are coming in fast and furious here early in the second half.
He's taking that goal kick very early, whilst the Canby Mount Pleasant players are pretty much high, very much in their half. Very well played, defended.
That's a good ball.
Second ball.
Played through the gap. Roach.
Roach.
Oh. Over the crossbar.
Asking for a corner there, but no, not given.
He did have an opportunity there. He did create the room for himself, but simply wasn't able to control
The shot, yes.
the shot and send that sky high. Goal kick to Sides, taken by Denoon.
Played by Scott into Dominic Roberts. Roberts turns on the inside. Errant pass. Was that a pullback? Yes.
Yes, it was.
Indeed, it was a pullback.
Roberts is beginning to become a bit more central to the play of Canby Mount Pleasant. He's been very involved early in this second half. Again, maybe a little bit of change of tactics by Canby Mount Pleasant.
Pressured. Frank is being pressured there. Ball into the calm. Caesar.
Caesar's done well. Moving that ball. Gets to Lindo.
Into Caesar. If he goes for that ball, he would have been offside.
Guia Adams knew that well before the ball even was played, that he would be offside if he went for it.
Frank not dealing with that header particularly well. Will Caesar clear?
It's a good touch
by Roach. Navi Roach.
Oh, and that's a terrible mistrap of the ball. Here's the opportunities, and that's a blocked shot. Arthur goes in. And the official on the far side
did not raise
the flag. That goes down to a bit of lapse in concentration. It could have been an opportunity.
That replay would have been interesting. He appeared to be outside, no flag, but he miscontrolled the ball, so nothing out of it. Jordan to Davidson, the diminutive Davidson. Davidson manipulating that ball back to Caesar. I think Canby Mount Pleasant, understanding the tactic of Sides, is holding a very disciplined. Look at the organization of Canby Mount Pleasant, holding a very disciplined line. They are holding a very disciplined line, avoiding the ball passing through their lines. But Sides also have to hold their tactic and play with patience.
And playing a reasonably high line as well.
Yes. Where Adams is coming back into the play.
And that's a good ball down the line.
Ball.
There's no one in the box.
No one in the box.
Just as I said that, the cross comes in. It just simply goes straight across the face of the goal. And it's a throw in.
There's a chance. Look at that replay. He would have been onside.
Would have been onside.
But he miscontrolled that ball.
A lapse in concentration should have never happened.
Yes, he would have definitely.
And that's a beautiful ball played for Roach.
Onside.
Roach looking for the opportunity.
Some sleeping there by the side.
Oh, that's some good play. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? Is it going to be it? No, it's not.
Oh
my goodness. You cannot ask for better opportunities. Can't be Mount Pleasant.
Beautifully created down the right side, down the left side, in the left side center of the box by Dominic Roberts, playing the ball across. But it was missed.
What an opportunity for Canby Mount Pleasant to take the lead.
The fans of Canby Mount Pleasant.
This is a beautiful run. Well done by Roberts. Placed it across. The shot off the crossbar. And then the bicycle kick attempt. Not on target. Sideys living extremely dangerously. They're having a very difficult time stopping this Canby Mount Pleasant attack. Anytime they want to get forward, they're seemingly able to get forward. Canby Mount Pleasant simply not putting the ball in the back of the net.
Gray on the far side. Gray has moved to the left side and Caesar through the center.
Oh, and that's a good ball. It's still considered onside. No call by the official on the far side. And the goalkeeper collects.
You see the changes in position there. Gray moving to the left side. Caesar through the center.
Sidey is trying to give a little bit of the same medicine that Canby Mount Pleasant just gave them. Didn't work out as well as they may have hoped, but they are definitely showing that they are ready to take an opportunity whenever it presents itself.
That was indeed a missed opportunity there.
That was a foul. And Roach gets it. Place it back to Cox. And Cox mishits.
Across.
And it goes for a goal kick.
I think that was the clearest of opportunities in the match by any of the teams to go ahead. He was free in the 6 yards box after great work by Dominic Roberts. On the inside left of the box, he would have dribbled past players and played it across, basically putting a ball on a platter. But he leaned back a bit too much, put the ball over bar.
You cannot allow these opportunities to go begging in a match like this. Adams. Davidson cuts across the line. He's still going.
He will be outside.
He's done well. He's still looking for the opportunity to play the pass.
Good ball.
And he gets it back again.
Good exchange.
And
very good exchanges. We see the crowd exciting, getting very exciting.
Some good work by Davidson. Played this ball in. Lewis had an opportunity, but at that last moment,
he slipped.
Just couldn't complete it. And Canby Mount Pleasant breathed a sigh of relief.
In the 60th minute of the game, half an hour again to go. Beautifully done by Caesar. Good reading of the game. Not giving away that ball. Is that a mix-up? A mix-up there in the center.
Ball not
and
cleared
Marcus
properly.
Caesar coming out with the ball is being handled, roughed up by Arthur, the tenacious Arthur. Arthur is everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Very tenacious Karen Arthur.
Well, if it's one thing we can say about this match is that Karen Arthur has been everywhere.
Yes, indeed.
Sidey is sending up
Frank.
They're big defenders. And no one gets that cross.
Nori on the ball. Playing this very calmly to his skipper.
As he tried to build again.
His skipper is playing the long ball out there. You know he has the ability to find his players with those passes from deep. And if he starts to find his range, the defenders of sides really have to pay attention and have the game on anytime he finds his range.
That's well defended by Jordan. A tall, lanky Jordan. That's a beautiful good turn
by Robert.
Oh, that's a beautiful turn. And the shot. And it's scuffed by KDs.
Both teams are doing everything in their power to open up each other, to take the lead. They are seeing the urgency in taking the lead. And I think they would want to avoid a penalty shootout.
I believe so as well. There's too much to risk in a penalty shootout. Even if you trust your goalkeeper that much. That's a good throw. Yeah. Adams. He's hounded by two players. Still has it. Goalkeeper gets it. And the goalkeeper, no, he may have spilled it, but he did very well to recover.
Very brave goalkeeping also. Went to the feet of...
And that's an errant pass.
Ball to Adams.
Again, he's being hounded. Everywhere he goes, there's someone around.
Caesar crosses.
That's a long cross. That's going well over the top of everyone.
Picked up by Scott. Scott keeps it in play. And Chan loses the ball. To Stewart.
Another diagonal ball.
Is that outside?
No call, no signal by the assistant referee.
No signal. Caesar on the ball.
Looking. That's a good combination. And the shot. And it's wide. High and wide. And it's a goal kick. The replay here. The goalkeeper was able to get his hands on it the first time. And then fortunately recovered and was able to get his hands on it. A better attempt on the second chance, and he was able to get the ball on the third attempt after it bubbled up.
One player from each team is down, getting stretched by on-field physios, their teammates.
Well, that's what teammates are for. They not just pass the ball to you. If you need some assistance in relieving your cramp, the teammates are the first people that are usually there.
Exactly.
But this game has ebbed and flowed, with the best chance of the match coming a few minutes ago. Roberts doing some fantastic work, providing the cross. The shot came off the crossbar, and the rebound, the bicycle attempt,
offside,
went over. I will say, Canby Mount Pleasant seems a little bit disjointed in the last 5 minutes or so, as Sides tries to settle the play a bit more in their favor. Davidson trying to present himself, but the ball goes on the other side to Jordan.
Loses the ball in a dangerous position. Ball into touch. Throwing to Sides given by the officials. Jordan with the throw to Stewart. Bad touch by Stewart. Release. This is a good pass to Roach.
This is a good pass. Roberts gets it on this near side. He turns. He gets past his defender. He crosses it. And the ball is played out of bounds. by Frank.
Roberts is very good on the one-on-one dribble. Very good on the one-on-one dribble.
If there's a player that might actually cause a lot of problems for
Number 2 coming in.
For
KDs.
Canby Mount Pleasant, it's
KDs.
Roberts. KDs is on.
For Brathwaite.
Nathan KDs for Brathwaite. Roberts to take this corner. It's well floated,
Dangerous.
flighted. And the
Well
shot.
defended. Is that a corner?
Yes, it is a corner.
Yes. Desperate defending there. The ball went straight to the attacker.
Nathan KDs was also somewhere in the midst of all of that ruckus in the middle in the penalty area. Canby Mount Pleasant has another opportunity from another corner. We're in the 68th minute of the match. It is still 0-0. What are they going to do with this? Coach Akko George giving his instructions. He's calling out on his teammates, on his players. And this goes far. Dinoon gets a touch. Adams.
Strong player, quickly taken.
Roach. He gets it. He's looking up. He gets a shot. And the shot goes wide. The presence of Dinoon has a telling effect on everything that Canby Mount Pleasant is trying to do.
Ball to Gray. Foul by Gray. Foul on Gray, rather.
After probably one of the best inadvertent touches by a player,
Yeah.
Arthur, after doing well to intercept the pass, the ball went straight
Caesar.
across to Caesar. But this is a free kick. Lindo with the free kick. And he hits it straight into the hands of
Close.
the waiting Nori.
Too close to the goalkeeper now.
Nori with a very good throw.
To Dominic Roberts.
Roberts.
To Roach. Is it overhit? Or Roach
No,
will get it?
he'll get there.
On the one-on-one. Okay.
Or
Plays it into
This is a-
Roberts.
this is a good opportunity presenting itself. Arthur tries the shot. The shot is blocked.
Yo, you're offside, man. You're trying. You're offside. Yes, that's
And he's
a
very
good
offside.
call.
That was an
Very
easy
offside.
call.
Easy call by
We
the
knew he was offside before he even left
offside.
the space. And we have a man down on the field. And now we have the physio on. Each of these teams making sure to have their physios take care of their players. But it's been a very interesting second half so far. Neither team really and truly breaking the deadlock and working incredibly hard. Wait,
Okay.
we know
Yeah,
at halftime we were speaking about the fans.
Yes.
And we asked the question, how many persons were online.
Yes, and on YouTube we learned that there's 200 plus fans, 250 on YouTube, and how many? I think it was 274 by Facebook.
That's what, man. That's past 500 people, man.
Yes, online. That's very good.
Well done, well
And
done.
Let's address you. Thank you for tuning in and supporting.
Oh, that's a great
Tobago
tackle by
football.
Lindo.
Our
Lindo.
fans online joining our 2,000 to 3,000 plus fans here at present, live at the Dwight York Stadium. And let me shout out to these fans that are watching the game live at the Dwight York Stadium. Keep on supporting local football. Keep on supporting our youths. They will only get better when you support them, when they know that they have to produce good football. Good ball by Roberts, as these two teams are producing very good, decent, tactical football. Very good football being produced by these two teams, and therefore they are satisfying the viewers, the live viewers here. And they will do better when you come out to support them.
And we thank you all very much for coming to the Dwight York Stadium, and of course for those who are online, thank you all for tuning in. It's a massive, massive, massive bit of gratitude from us here at Tobago Sports Live, and of course the Tobago Football Association for the efforts being put in. Sideys with the ball. Denoon
looking for Caesar now. Near side.
That's a good touch.
And that's a good turn.
He's looking, he's trying to find.
Sees a lot of trickery about him. Talented youngster.
Some good strength there by Stewart. It's a free kick taken quickly.
And given away, KD's intercepting, well read.
Not a very good free kick.
Into Roach. Coming forward, well read by Caesar.
Samson Caesar, the centre back, ever present throughout this match.
Roach just pushing up through the centre. He's a very good player. Roach, I love his style of play. He wants to make things happen even from his position at centre back.
Cox. Roberts. Still looking for it. Roberts turns.
Crowded out.
And it's a foul. The referee calls a foul in a dangerous position. About 23 meters away from the goal. Roberts with the turn. He made quite a few turns. And yes, you saw that foul.
Yes, the pull back by the number 5.
Frank.
Yes. Use his hands. He used his hands there to hold Roberts. And this...
It's difficult to say no to that. Roberts was about to create some space, some dangerous space, and Frank made the determination, no, that wasn't going to happen, and he had to give it up.
Dangerous.
And that's a free kick, and that free kick goes over the crossbar.
By Navel Roach, the skipper.
We haven't had to call his name much today.
No.
Because a lot of the action hasn't necessarily been by him.
Indeed. Frank looking for Caesar.
Marcus Caesar. And well done by Roach.
Again. There, he is on the ball.
Navel Roach.
To Arthur.
And that's a foul. Canby Mount Pleasant seemingly having a little bit better of the exchanges. They definitely had the better of the opportunities at goal.
Indeed.
But Sideys is staying strong. They've held their own.
Jordan.
Not the best header.
KD's on the ball.
That's a good turn. Oh, he's done well.
Pass.
And that
weak cross.
Sideys has an opportunity to counter. Davidson trying to battle back for the ball.
Winning the
he
ball.
wins it back.
Oh,
that's some good strength. Roberts, he himself tried to battle through. Did not work. The captain, Navel, with the shot, is deflected. And
Navel is pushing up a bit from the back now,
but
to create something.
Nothing done there. It's a goal kick.
I don't think Davidson can complain much there. That was just body, you know?
Yeah, that's nothing. There wasn't anything else that he could do about that.
Good ball by Davidson, looking for.
Is it going to be out?
Lewis cannot keep
tough
it.
One. Looks like some tired legs starting to creep in. And some substitutions.
Number 9, Brandon Benjamin.
Looking to be made.
Brandon Benjamin is standing there to come in.
Navel trying to push this team forward. The header by Caesar.
So now we can.
Roberts with the
Good ball
cross.
to Navi.
And
I think Saidi's has to be careful now that, remember in the first half, Navel wasn't really playing his trademark quarterback passes, but now he's doing them. So, and then they are pushing up and winning the second ball. And so Saidi's has to be careful now, so that even if they win the first ball with the pass,
they have to make sure there's someone close
to get that second ball. No, Navel he's been a lot more involved in the game now, because we know, as we said, that he creates a bit from the back using his range of passes. And you see for the
substitution, number 14 coming off for Saidi's, Malik Lewis
coming on.
Going on, the man you spoke of his name a couple of minutes ago.
Brandon Benjamin. The picker man, they call him in the village. The picker man, yes. Yes. He's a picker man, they call him.
The names we give to some of ourselves.
Yes. He's
but Brandon
in the center forward position.
Brandon Benjamin, a staple in this Saidi's team, and as we've said before, previous commentaries, for Speyside High School, he was a critical member of the team that started to shift, I dare say, the balance of power from the Scarborough area teams to
Speyside.
To Speyside, really, because it's been Speyside and everybody else battling. And you can see exactly what they're trying to do now. They know the legs are getting a little bit tired.
Very well read by your Frenchman, Jean-Paul.
Stéphane Foy.
Jean-Paul Stéphane Foy. The Frenchman on the Can Be Mount Pleasant team.
Roberts. Still battling.
Protesting.
He might have it's possible he has a legitimate protest in this case.
But he might have thought that he would have been fouled before. There's a replay. Okay, he think that he would have been fouled there fighting for and then using his hand.
On a different day, that might have been his call. Today, it wasn't his day for that call.
Closing down the game very quickly.
Has there been any cards in this match?
Yes, there was one card for talking by Roberts.
For mouthing off.
Yes. But there we see Arthur again, very tenacious in the tackle, looking for Caesar.
Oh, that's well done by Lindo, yes. And he gets the foul. Neither team allowing the other team to gain a true rhythm in this second half, because they know a rhythm. Any one of these teams get a little bit of a rhythm going.
Double change here coming up.
It could be danger. It could be curtains.
The number 20, Downey Marcel coming on.
For number 8. Number 8.
KD's coming off. And Nathan Roach. One of the Roach brothers. So now we have 3 Roach on the field, 3 brothers. Nathan Roach going on.
Downey Marcel,
Marcel on for Kadim Roberts.
the head coach, the head program coordinator, if you will, of Ball Blasters Youth Academy, and the head coach of Signal Hill Secondary Schools under 19 team.
So they're taking off forward.
Where Adams with that trusty left foot.
Some battling taking place there.
It's a shot, and it's well
post.
saved by the goalkeeper.
Long ball. Ball kept in play. We are on the ball. And he's taken down. Oh!
And the referee doesn't give anything for that one.
Taken down by Kieran.
Arthur again.
But he got the favorable call by the referee.
And now the ball is with Marcel. Marcel looking to play that ball inside. Caesar, the ever-present Samson Caesar, central defender. He's done well. And that's a tough ball played. Unfortunate, it's a tough ball played.
Marcel would have preferred that ball to be played directly to his foot. He was well positioned to receive the pass, however. Look at that tackle, the replay. Seems to be a foul, all ends up.
Seems to be. Oh, and this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. Lindo looking for it. He plays it.
Played it a bit too straight.
Doesn't get to its intended destination. And Canby Mount Pleasant has an opportunity to counter. It is end-to-end stuff, but it's not necessarily end-to-end with a final execution of anything. We're into the 84th minute of the match.
Final 6 minutes of regulation time.
It is still Canby Mount Pleasant 0, Sides SC 0. Marcel. Adams with the foul. A quick free kick taken. Cadiz has kept the ball in. That's well done. That was well done in the corner pocket. Adams loses the ball.
Too much.
And that ball is definitely not hit with the kind of direction that it needed to be.
When you look at Arthur has been really outstanding and intelligent. Just look at the interception a while ago and the touch he took to pass the ball one time into his fellow midfielder to open the space. Just the pass was errant, however, I'm just looking at the intelligence of play by Kieran Arthur.
Yes, he's definitely made the central of midfield his own.
Beautiful threaded pass by Marcel.
That too,
overhit pass.
And again, that final pass
overhit
by Canby Mount Pleasant.
He can throw the ball.
Not getting to its intended destination. Arthur putting pressure on
Lindo with some space.
Lindo looking for something. He's not seeing what he needs to see. And Arthur again getting in the middle of it. He's making sure to keep his eyes on Where Adams.
Yes.
He's doing it. He's going from left to right. And look at it. He's now marking him.
Yes.
At this point in time.
Yes, they are very familiar with each other also.
A friendly push.
Yes. Being from similar area also. They are from the same area also in the island.
And we have
Betsy of Luido area. That's where they are both from. So they are very familiar with each other. If you don't know Where Adams, his father actually has a field built on their land.
Oh, for real?
Where the boys of that community, including Arthur, they would go there and sweat. Right behind their house, his father would have built a field with his hand. And let me say it's about a 25 meter by say about 20 meters, a good size.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, his father built that field with his hands.
We'd love to hear more of that.
Yes. His father is a very fit man. Very fit man.
And has given his son the support that he needed.
Yes. And the boys from the community, they would go down behind their house and play, including all the boys from Louisville, Betsy Hope area.
Yeah.
They would go behind.
And I'm fairly certain all those boys, all those young men who've passed on that field and played on that field are incredibly thankful and grateful
yes, indeed.
Mr. Adams Senior for all that he's done.
Even though you see that little pusher, they're friends. Oh,
Marcus Caesar, he's done well. He's looking to cross, and the goalkeeper gets it. Gets it on one hand.
By the keeper. Well done.
A little bit unorthodox distribution, but he gets the ball out.
Marcel on the ball in the center.
Can't be more pleasant. Looking to push forward. Marcel.
Poor pass.
But this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Is it going to happen here? It's the goal!
Mistake in the back. Mistake in the back.
Oh my goodness!
88 minutes.
Samson Caesar has been so sure of his performance. He has been the rock that has held Sides together for the entire season.
The pass to him was short. And he tried his best to make up, but
the unfortunateness of the circumstance.
We'll see the replay shortly.
It is Sides 1. Can't be more
There's the pass
nil.
the short pass to Caesar.
He tried to recover.
He actually touched it back, but
he tried to recover. It was a short pass.
Yes. He touched
and Roach.
Dangerous Roach.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Yes. He kept them under pressure.
Yes.
And the score is now Can't be Mount Pleasant 1, Sides SC 0. We're in the 89th minute of the match. Can it happen? They're running out of time. Sides.
Caesar actually touched the ball after when on the dribble from Roach, but it was a desperate launch and his keeper was coming out also. So
wow,
that's unfortunate. Now they will have to really press it, see how much stoppage time.
It took a mistake, a critical mistake,
to break the deadlock.
And in these kinds of matches, sometimes that's all it takes. Navel, Roach. They're trying to kill out some time. Arthur. Roberts trying to spring that ball through, but it doesn't get through. Caesar with the interception.
Well defended.
And that's it seems to be a foul. A foul against Can Be More Pleasant.
Grabbing just before he executed the pass. Bringing on Shaquille Dinoon and
Nikosi Kwashi coming on. No, I do have to ask. Havel Warwick.
Maybe he's carrying a knock, who knows?
Well, we know he's been knocked about in previous matches. But
Caesar coming off.
We did see him play. We're into stoppage time. What is Sides going to do? How are they going to...
Taking off a defender also.
How are they going to break this Can't Be Mount Pleasant defensive shackle?
See a fan here shouting for Pavel.
Well, maybe he heard us asking.
But we cannot say we don't know what is the tactic. We don't know if Pavel is nursing an injury. Fans may call for him, but you don't know.
There's a lot of time being spent on these changes.
We don't even know.
Who's coming off?
There's a short pass.
And the replay again. Oh, what a error at the most inopportune time for Sides. A short pass.
Okay, now we see a change being made. And very shortly we'll see how much stoppage time. It could be a bit. It could be anything like 5 minutes.
The referee, Trisha Devines.
Yes, Trisha Devines it is.
Is going to the fourth official to give directives on how much time to go. 5 minutes.
As predicted.
You're good at this.
5 minutes.
And that's a tough pass, and it's going for a goal kick. Can't be Mount Pleasant. About 4.5 minutes away from one of their first titles in quite some time.
Yes.
In the Tobago Football Association.
Indeed. Sides who have been winning quite a few years now. Balance have been shifted. Last year Phoenix, and now this year Navel Roach, very comfortable customer with the ball from the defense.
Roberts.
A foul.
And it's a foul. Quick free kick taken by Navel. Plays the ball down the line for Cox.
Offside.
And it's offside. Roberts is still down.
He may try to eat up some time, but as football goes, he will get back. The time will be given back.
And that's FIFA trying to put a stop to the consistency of time wasting methodologies.
Yes. Ball.
The ball is played,
Cox,
but not to anyone in particular. Roach taking his time. He has Roberts.
Roberts had an outstanding second half.
And that no free kick is given. That ball is played in.
Roach.
Is it going to be? Denoon comes out and
poor
claims.
Touch by Roach. Very well done by Froid.
Roach gets this ball. He's looking. He plays a cross in. Roberts looking to get this ball. Can he keep it in? Yes, he does. He's going to work the clock a bit.
Yes, indeed. Keeps
that ball. He has the ball under possession. The ball is still in. And now it's called out.
Roberts is on the ground again.
Well, we're trying to figure out what injury he has. This time.
He has a 1-0 injury. The 1-0 in stoppage time injury, I call that. Look at him there.
But he has to understand that the referee has the discretion of giving the time back.
There he is. There he is.
Well, he was able to keep the ball in from the replay.
The protest, and then he's down. There he goes.
And he's still down.
That injury is called a 1-0 in stoppage time injury.
And the referee has insisted that he rolls off the field.
He's right at the touchline, so.
And it's a goal kick. We're into the 96th minute of this match. We've already played 5+ minutes of stoppage time.
Maybe just about.
Brandon Benjamin.
looking for where.
And he's trying to get the ball to Adams, but he could not get it.
KD's on the.
And that's it! The referee has called time! Can't be Mount Pleasant. Left it late. They battled through multiple opportunities missed. Sideys dejected. Can't be Mount Pleasant elated. The final score in this, the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 final. Can't be Mount Pleasant 1, Sideys SC 0. Can't be Mount Pleasant, the 2023-2024 Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 champions. Thoughts, Kerry?
Well, as all final goes, at the end of regulation time, at the end of the game, there's always a happy group, and there's always a group that is disappointed. I don't want to say sad, but disappointed. And in this case, Can't be Mount Pleasant are the triumphant, and thus they are the happy group. And Sideys FC disappointed in yet another finals of this season. The FA Cup finals, they would have come in second place also. And we see here in the league that they are second place also. It's the beauty of sports. Sports bring a lot of joy, but it also brings some disappointment. But it is all for the good. It is called the good of the game. And we see the joy of Can't be Mount Pleasant. A team on the rebound, a team on the growth, part of growth. They would have come from very far over the years, suffering lots of defeats, relegations, etc. But they are here now, triumphant in the 2023 season. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Sideys FC for their performance. Look at the crowd, satisfied crowd, I must say.
I'm watching a crowd that definitely gives me a bit of goosebumps.
Yes.
It's enjoyable to be in this kind of environment with the number of people here at the Dwight York Stadium. I'm sure the players themselves are incredibly appreciative of seeing so many Tobagonians at this venue. So many.
Yes, I am indeed proud. I'm happy to see this, to see the support being shown by Tobago public for Tobago football. Congratulations to the Tobago public.
Now,
hold your head up high.
And the online public, online viewers.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you all tipped the scale, and
yes,
we had maybe about a good 4,000, 5,000 persons watching this match.
In all.
So to all the persons who came to the Dwight York Stadium and the persons who are viewing online, massive shouts, respects, and big ups. And thank yous to all of you who took the time to make sure to witness this bit of football in history here at the Dwight York Stadium. The Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 final. Can't be Mount Pleasant. They left it late. It was an error, a short pass by one of the Sideys players, and that man, Nave Roach, was able to get that ball. He got past Samson Caesar. Who made a valiant effort to try to stop Roach.
Yes.
Was unable to do so. The goalkeeper, Dinoon, also did his best. He wasn't able to do it. And it was a simple tap-in. And it was at that point in the match where you're pretty much looking and thinking.
Roach was pretty much quiet. He was pretty much quiet in the first half. Pretty much very, very quiet in the first half. However, came to his own, I must say,
into the second half. Yes.
as they ever reliant forward. As far as I seen throughout the season, he's the man that they would have been depending on for that forward thrust. And he really came to his own in the second half. He really came to his own. Great effort by Sidees, wonderful effort by Sidees. It was a worthy final by two worthy teams. None of them should be disappointed. Of course, if we didn't win, yes, you would feel a measure of disappointment, but there's cause to be proud by both teams.
And it was preceded by an equally entertaining third place playoff match between Eagles FC and Leeds United, with Leeds coming out the victors after going down 3-0
Oh, yes.
early in the second half. They fought back, they clawed back, they used that experience and were able to get 3 goals, including an absolute belter, an absolute stunner
by Jerome Richards
from inside his half, and that was the game-tying goal. And in the penalty shootout, the goalkeeper, Lubo, he was able to save the final penalty kick from Zion McCool,
yes,
after Kuran Roberts would have missed his penalty in probably the strangest form we've seen for quite some time. 2 entertaining matches, 2 enthralling matches, 2 exciting matches here at the Dwight York Stadium to culminate all of the men's football action within the TFA Association. Canby Mount Pleasant, the champions of the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition. What a championship to win. They are still celebrating. They've done well. Congratulations, Societies. You've done well as well. You've gotten to this final.
Yes.
You've earned the right for another year to be considered one of Tobago's top teams. But tonight, it's Canby Mount Pleasant to celebrate. Fantastic effort. Well done, Canby Mount Pleasant. What do you think, within the course of the match, what do you think was the turning point for Canby Mount Pleasant?
Well, in the second half, first of all, Canby Mount Pleasant, if we have to compare the chances by both teams, Canby Mount Pleasant would have been the team that had the clearest chances within the game.
Correct.
Sidees had one. Yes, they would have been creating, but a clear-cut chance was the one that they had at the end of the first half. But Canby Mount Pleasant, particularly in the second half, they created about 3 clear-cut chances whereby they absorbed the pressure well. They organized. I think they organized their defenses well. Kudos to them for holding out Sidees, because we know the style of Sidees, but they would have played some very disciplined defense, not being broken down too much, and I think that is what would have driven and given them the impetus to go forward. Also, I think the Roach brothers coming into the game, because from the back, Navel first half did not play any kind of his long diagonals. In the second half, he was pushing, trusting through the midfield to try to create that impetus, and he started to play some diagonals, and his brother started to get into the game. So I think that's what the changes. And Dominic Roberts, I think he had an outstanding, he was dangerous.
I agree with the sentiments of Navel Roach.
Yeah.
Navel started to push up a bit more and was able to start to dissect some of these passes that Arthur was actually doing in the first half.
Yeah. But he's more efficient at it.
And he's more efficient, and a little bit more experienced, and maybe could play these passes with just that little bit more efficiency. And he was able to do it. And once he started pushing up, you could sense that can be more pleasant was almost in a sense forcing Sidees back.
Yes.
And it's not a position that Sidees would have wanted to be in.
No.
But it kept on happening and it kept on happening, and let's give credit to, let's give credit where it's due.
Yes.
Karen Arthur.
Yes, he
played a fantastic
outstanding game.
He was everywhere in the first half. He made himself present in the second half and took up the responsibility of making sure Ware Adams was not able to operate in the middle of the park. That is some significant responsibility accepted by a young man. And
Indeed.
I think those two players, if they weren't clicking today, Can Be Mount Pleasant would have probably been on the other end of this result. So
I must say, kudos to him. Applause for Karanata.
And I think the rest of the team, Can Be Mount Pleasant, fed off
his energy.
These two players.
Yeah.
They realized that their leader was looking to take some responsibility, Neville Roach.
Yes.
He was looking to take the responsibility of coming forward a little bit more. And because of how Karanata was playing, almost seemingly possessed in a sense, he was able to take the risk, and the team itself was okay with that risk being taken because they knew Neville Roach had cover.
Yes.
So I think you're very right. Neville Roach pushing up definitely did
indeed
some incredible good to Can Be Mount Pleasant. But the work done by Karen Arthur throughout this match really and truly stabilized Can Be Mount Pleasant, especially in the middle of the park, and made it incredibly difficult for Sidees to operate there. Even if they tried, it was just a very difficult ask. Where Adams coming in the middle, we never really saw him come in the middle of the park and dictate anything. He's been able to do that in previous matches.
Yes.
This time around,
he was held. He was
shackled.
Yeah.
He was shackled. It was a fantastic performance.
Yes, he got in some passes, some crucial passes, some bad touches in the first half. He had some freedom, but he was shackled today. He was pretty much shackled today by Karanata.
Can Be More Pleasant doing it. There are the 2023-2024 Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition champions. Fantastic effort by Can Be Mount Pleasant. Fantastic effort by Sidees SC, who are going to look at this match and think what could have been if they got Ware Adams going a little bit more, if they were able to break the shackles off of their fullback, Lindo,
yes,
because he really and truly did not have an opportunity to get behind
and to get forward as much as
right. So it's interesting to know how Sidees is going to try to retool themselves. But I think they have a very good base as they've had for quite some time.
They will retool
and
come again.
I would expect them to come back again next year or later this year to try to reclaim everything.
Yes,
I know they don't just want the Big 8 championship. They would love to reclaim league title and
Cup.
Big 8 title.
And we see that
and FA Cup.
The FA Cup. This is the second finals of the season. Yeah,
so they're
short at the finals two times.
They're always at the edge. For this season, they've been at the edge. And what's going to happen now is that the prize giving ceremony is about to take place. And the first trophy and here we have the Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly, the Honorable Farley Augustine.
This trophy is
giving this trophy, I believe it's to Georgia FC. Conference winners, Signal Hill United.
Trophy received by Valdez Perez.
I believe Georgia FC was a conference winner as well. And Canby Mount Pleasant, the third of the Tobago Football Association conference winners. So it would have been Georgia FC, Signal Hill FC, and Canby Mount Pleasant, the conference winners, league conference winners of the Tobago Football Association. Kelsey Allen.
Is this a goalkeeping award?
Receiving what I believe is the goalkeeper of the year award.
As the pan music plays in the background.
Now we have the defender of the year. And it looks like Akeem Jordan from Sides SC. He was good today.
Indeed.
He was good today. Akeem Jordan from Sides.
Midfield of the year.
Midfield of the year, Zion McCool. I don't think there'll be too many arguments about that.
Yes, indeed. Very talented youngster.
Goalkeeper of the year from Eagles. Defender of the year from Sides.
Midfield
of the year from Eagles. The forward, the striker of the year. Wonder where he's going to be coming from. Navi Roach.
Indeed. Deserving.
Very well deserved, yes. Navi Roach. And he proved his worth in this final.
Yes, indeed.
The goal scorer, the only goal scorer of this match.
Navi Roach was indeed, he's fully deserving of this award. Navi Roach, golden boot winner.
Navi Roach, golden boot winner. He's done very well.
Yes.
He's a goal scorer. He's just Canby Mount Pleasant's weapon.
Through and through.
Definitely did the job for them during the season, and he definitely did the job for them today.
Yes, and throughout the playoffs. Very, very, very crucial player. Navi Roach winning the MVP.
You have to say a very deserved award.
Yes,
Striker of the year, Golden Boot.
Yes.
He's definitely earned the title, MVP.
He's receiving a cell phone from Digicel. I wonder if it's an iPhone or S23 or...
I think I have to come out of retirement, come back to play and try and get one of these phones.
Yes. Well done, Navi. Well done, Navi. Leeds United, second runner-up, or third place.
Leeds United, the second runner-up or third place. The third place team in the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition.
Congratulations, Leeds United. The award, the medal has been received by
Mr. Josiah Leacock, it looks like.
Yes.
And Mr. Josiah Leacock would have scored the second goal in the comeback for Leeds. A header, beautiful header from a one fantastic free kick.
Sideys. Sideys FC, first runner-up.
Our Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 runner-up, second place, Sideys SC. As the players go to collect their medals, we know it's not the easiest thing to do, to receive medals for being second.
Second, receive silver medals.
But it is part of the course. It's how you appreciate the game a lot of times. You appreciate the efforts of not just yourself, but your teammates, your coaching staff, and many of the persons who are around giving you support. It was a hard-fought match. It's a difficult one, difficult pill to swallow. But for Sideys, we know they're going to retool. We know they're going to come back at the next turn of Tobago Football Association football action. But this is how the game is. In a final, you must have a winner and a loser, as they sometimes say, or a runner-up.
Yes.
And today, it's Sideys. Next year, it could be anybody.
Now we see the Canby Mount Pleasant team lining up for their proud moment. Their proud moment of being the Tobago champions. So many champions we would have had over the years. Sinclair's coaching schools, Stokelyville, Phoenix, Roxborough Lakers, Sideys FC, of course. Now we have a champion again, Canby Mount Pleasant, writing their names on the trophy, writing their names in Tobago football history.
Deserved champions.
Canby Mount Pleasant. They would have been on the rise for the last few years, and now they are on the summit of Tobago football.
An impressive unit in this Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 competition. Canby Mount Pleasant. There'll be lots of celebration happening with this team. They've earned the right to be called Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 champions. Incredibly hard-fought match against Sideys SC, a worthy opponent. But in the end, it was Navi Roach
who is going to collect the trophy. He is
with
going
the goal that sealed the deal. for Canby Mount Pleasant.
Trophy looks like a beautiful trophy. It's a beautiful trophy. He's going to... Navel Roach, of course.
The captain. Worthy champions. Canby Mount Pleasant. They've done it. Throughout the season, they would have toiled. They would have overcome much.
The trophy is about to be handed over.
They would have battled multiple opponents, worthy opponents. Some they would have looked at and said, okay, we didn't do it this time, but we're going to do it the next time.
Yes.
And they would have come back and claimed their right. They earned the opportunity by being the first place team in their conference to be part of this Tobago Football Association Big 8 competition. And now,
at 11 p.m. on the 3rd of February.
And after playing 5 matches, they are at the cusp of having this trophy held above their head. Canby Mount Pleasant. Canby Mount Pleasant. The 2022, 2023, 2024 Tobago Football Association Ascension champions. Congratulations to Canby Mount Pleasant.
Indeed, and the coaching staff of James Thomas, Ronald Poole, Xavier Providence, Kanye Horsford, their staff. Congratulations to the staff and the players on being victorious in this season's competition.
It's an amazing, amazing year for Canby Mount Pleasant. And we're going to see later this year if they can repeat as conference champions. And of course, if they will earn the right to defend their crown. This, the prestigious Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 Championship. Now it's been a whale of a time here this evening.
Indeed.
I know we both got caught up sometimes, but this football action, what we just witnessed here, I think this bodes well for Tobago football.
I think so.
And I think it bodes well for Tobago youth football as well, because it gives our youth an opportunity to see what playing football at the next level should look like.
I was having a conversation and I was saying that I'm pleased with the improvements being made generally by teams in Tobago. I want to urge the teams to continue working hard. I want to encourage the coaches to continue working hard and continue training your teams. You know, it may be difficult at times. We may look at the lack of finances at times, but by God's grace, I think things can and will get better and even bring more money into the games, you know, some more incentives for young people to play the sport. And I want all the coaches and players to be encouraged, because I am encouraged and I'm happy to see the quality of play in this Big 8, even the tactics being used, the counter tactics also to nullify strengths of teams. I have been seeing it manifesting itself throughout particularly the Big 8. So I want to encourage all the teams, the coaches, the technical staff, the communities to get behind your teams. I want to encourage the players to be disciplined, to work hard, to train hard, okay, so that, you know, your teams can be successful and Tobago football can grow and be successful. Look at the turnout tonight. Look at the fans online. It was, I think we would have passed 4,000 to 5,000 overall online and present here at the Dwight York Stadium. So that's what I want to say relative to the football of 2023-24.
As we see some highlights of our first match of the evening, this would have been Eagles FC. Yeah, so we've had a lot here, a lot happening here at the Dwight York Stadium. It's been a fantastic evening. Couldn't ask for more. To have you, the viewers, here with us, enjoying this football action. We have to say thank you all for making your presence felt in person and online. And we have to also, of course, give a shout to the sponsors. We must give a shout to the sponsors. Warner Construction and Sanitation Limited, Skewers Middle Eastern Grill, Blue Heron Establishment, Emergency Medical Service Training Academy of Trinidad and Tobago, Heritage Sport, Tobago Updates Television on Amplia Channel 102, Jesus Christ Makes the Difference Double B Supermarket, Sports Fanatics, Tops Variety Store, and of course shouts to the Tobago Football Association for again putting out a credible product for all of Tobago to see, and all of Trinidad and Tobago and other places as well. And big shouts to Tobago Sports Live, your number one provider of sports coverage on the island of Tobago. And we must say a special shout out to Shamo's Curbside Service. They were the providers for our refreshments here at the Dwight York Stadium. And we do absolutely appreciate it. Shamo's Curbside Cravings. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Canby Mount Pleasant, your 2023-2024 Tobago Football Association Big 8 Ascension Big 8 champions. Well done, Canby Mount Pleasant. You are deserved champions. On behalf of the Tobago Sports Live crew, we want to say thank you all for your patronage. Do enjoy the rest of the night, and best wishes for you for the rest of 2024. Canby Mount Pleasant, 2023-2024 Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 champions. To all, have a good night, take care, and we'll see you again sometime soon.